protagonist story, you have the option to skip all background stories for characters. I don't see any point in it. It's way better to Therion up here. His name is Therion, and he is a thief. He is a lone wolf, as rugged and sharp as the harsh peaks of the footprints. Roving from town to town, he has drifted into Bolderfall. He works alone, though it was not always so. Few know his past or even seen his face, but tales of his exploits are told far and wide. He has heard a rumor of a mark too tempting to resist, a treasure said to be impossible to steal, and so he sets out to test the security of the great house Revis. He will need cunning allies on the path he has chosen. Complete chapter 1 of their story, and you will join your adventure. Yes, and we will hear the beginning of the tale.
The usual.
As you like it.
I heard that thief's at it again.
Really? What's he done this?
Lifted everything off a merchant, leaving the goldsmith.
So you can tell they're just
Guess he
talking
didn't
about
get
him.
his fill at that fancy
He just sits
bar
there and
the
listens to
other
rumors about
day.
himself.
Still can't believe he made it past all those guards. I'm sure the more the better for him.
They were more like decorations than actual guards.
Ain't no point swooning over someone else's work. Someday we'll make it as big as that thief, and then we'll be the talk of the town.
Yeah, you said it, partner.
Partners in crime, huh?
So now we're going to get a lot of his backstory. He had a friend that he made while imprisoned at one point named Darius. I'll give you the bro. It was 10 years ago. Our paths crossed in a particularly dingy gale. I remember that meeting well. After all, it had quite the influence on my career.
Oi!
And?
Ah!
Ha!
Huh? Hey.
Oh, really? Huh.
No.
Hey,
Ugh.
here. Ha!
Darius. That was
Therion.
the guy's name. Yep. So a lot of Therion's story is learning about his backstory as a thief and his partner in crime, Darius, and why they no longer work together.
Ah, sweet memories. Fill it up.
There you go. Beg pardon, would you happen to be after them Ravis's treasure? If you are, I suggest you think again. Heard another would-be fortune hunter was tossed in the dungeons yesterday.
So what's the count now?
A score, maybe? But House Ravis ain't known to be kind to those who covet their wealth. Still, poor thieves can't help but flock to that manor like moths to a flame. Suppose it's all those rumors of their riches that keep them coming. Some say it's enough to buy up the whole town and then some.
Just one town? What about the neighbors?
Can't say for sure. No one's ever seen the treasure. Even that master thief they keep talking about would have more than his hands full.
A perfect tale for the tavern.
Look, when you've been in the business long enough, you can tell things at a glance. You're a smart and skilled young man. Probably have a long career ahead of you. That's why I'll say it once more. Stay away from that manor.
Thanks for the advice. Next time, I'll have a tale of my own to tell.
Alright, so we're gonna visit the armory here. Get this guy a feather saber. You want to get him a sword as soon as possible. Once I get enough gold, I'll get the iron dagger. I'm gonna show you what makes Therion the most broken character in this game. Can't steal from her. Okay, I haven't learned steal yet. Never mind, I'll show it to you guys in a second. Actually, while I'm here, miscellaneous, settings, volume.
Octopath Traveler.
Let's turn the volume down just a little bit. Okay, so we're going to go get a look at this Ravis Manor. Oh, there's some. So I told you earlier, there's these purple cases that only Therion can open, and that is actually a really good dagger to get him. This is one that poisons targets every now and then. I think it's a 20% chance to poison on him. And that is a really good dagger. So Therion, sword, fire, and dagger damage. So we've got a good mix right now, because Onyx can deal basically everything but dagger. And we can learn a lightning attack with her if we need to. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but to get the brakes on shields,
What do we have here?
damage, that would be really good. If I didn't know. So we just learned the secret about this Ravis Manor having this huge treasure, and Therion's a master thief everyone's talking about, so we can't resist but to go try and steal this treasure.
Oi! Yes. Listen up.
Mon-
So the family here is obviously very protective of this treasure. They've hired all these guards, and they're probably being paid more than I would like to get paid to just stand around and guard a treasure.
Well, I'll be damned.
Medieval jobs just seem so much cooler. Got guard dogs and everything.
Huh?
Listen. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh.
So now we gotta find a way to get to the guards. We just saw a merchant get turned away for not having proof that he was a merchant.
What do we have here?
No.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Letter of introduction.
The truth is. Ah.
I'll do what thieves do.
Now we steal. So everything has a success rate, we can just steal all this crap. Worst case scenario. We sell. I like to give everything a shot to steal. All these soul stones. Equipment. Light hearing, so we want Therion to have good dodge.
Oh.
Oi, oi.
And?
I suppose so.
No thanks.
Listen,
Yeah.
oi.
Nope.
Damn you.
Say again?
Are we done here?
Hey.
Bye now.
Yikes!
And we're gonna get more backstory on.
Oi. Let none escape.
Partner.
Person. Find them.
All right.
Partner.
Partner.
That's right.
No time for nostalgia. So now we're gonna try and steal a letter of recommendation so we can actually get into the Ravis Manor. We don't have to deal with the guards, we just walk right past them. We're also going to steal everything inside. This is why he's good to get, especially in the first town. First few towns, honestly. Almost everything has an 80 to 100% success on the steal rate, so we can just boost our own inventory doing this. So we're gonna go back down to Lower Bolderfall. Leave the guy that we need to steal from us right here.
Good day.
Rebels on us. Spear of Justice.
Time to get to work.
So we just rob this guy for the letter of introduction. kind of wish there was like a bit more to robbing people than just going up to them. Like you had to sneak behind them or something, make sure no one else is around. It would make it a lot more realistic. So now we're back to present day. We've finished the backstory, so now we're actually going to go forward with his mission. We have Vanna again. She's going to help him with this, even though it's definitely against her character model to do something so underhanded and sneaky. She's more of a lawful good type of character, but it's mostly revolving around natural order, so I guess she doesn't probably mind thievery as much as other lawful goods would. Therion's alignment is for sure. What would I say he is? Not chaotic neutral. He's probably a true neutral. He's just out for himself. Not really chaotic. Everything he does is pretty predictable.
My sincerest apologies.
Just neutral evil, maybe? Not really, unless you consider... I wouldn't consider thievery evil. He's more of a true neutral. He's just out for his own best interest at all times.
To tell you the truth,
What?
oh,
What?
Hey,
desperate times.
hold on there.
You have my gratitude. Now then.
If you're still here, I'm gonna take a quick break. I need to run to the bathroom and probably grab myself a drink. I'll be back in a couple minutes. This is a good stopping point. Just for a break. What's up, Sean? I see you. Yes, I see you. I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm back. Myself a drink. Let's see what we can do here. There are so many chords. I need to figure out the organization of these chords. So this is not my first time playing through this game, obviously. But I do not remember a lot of what happens in the other stories. I know Honnets and Therion since I speedrun the
Now, let us
stories.
hunt him.
And I also know
Let the hunt
Tressa
begin.
since I've speedrun hers.
My turn.
So I don't necessarily know. A lot of the other stories, so they'll be. I'll know they're like maybe chapters 1 and 2, but they're 3s and 4s. I'll probably still be a little shaky on, so it'll be kind of a secondary playthrough for me. Secondary full playthrough.
Now, let us
I
hunt
determined
him.
that I sucked at speedrunning this game.
My turn. Yes.
Come in, if... Come in, if that...
Out of my way.
Nothing, really.
Letting the hunt begin. The hunt ends.
One of the more annoying things about this game is that when you take over a new character, they start at level 1 as well, so you, especially towards the end of the chapter 1s, everyone
the
that you
beginning
pick up is just
of
so
your
far
end.
behind and you kind of don't have your primary 3 or 4 characters with them.
Over here.
Letting the hunt begin.
Out of my way.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Yeah, that works.
Thou didst fight with courage.
Captured beasts like the Sentinels actually are super helpful if you're lacking elemental damage early on. We will be because we will be picking Cyrus or the Scholar class up. I want to say probably he'll be one of my last characters that we pick up. He's going to be
This is
second
the
to
beginning
last
of
two
your end.
If you pick up.
And that's that. This is the beginning of your end.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Big action this hand.
My turn.
I embarrass myself. Way worse than on a daily basis.
Out of my way. Don't start things you can't finish.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. Letting the hunt begin.
And that's that.
This game is notorious having empty rooms with no meaning. And leading you down dead end
Now, let
pathways
us
with
hunt
nothing at the end. And also hiding the ones that do have things at the end very, very well.
What? What? The hunt ends.
I think we have enough JP now that we can, let's run Thunderbird. support skills. So every single time you learn a new skill after you learn your first one. So the first one you don't unlock a support skill, then you learn a second one, then you unlock another support skill. So since we just learned a new ability, we get support skill heightened senses. We equip it to our hunter class character, and we gain additional. We just get an increased chance. It's like a quick sash, whatever that item is in Pokemon. So Haunted has a very high chance of acting first in any given battle scenario.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
And we surprised our foe. That's just a mechanic that lets us act first without them getting a chance to act that turn.
What? I honor thee, my foe.
Another... Ha. Wind attire. Wind attire plus speed, physical defense, elemental defense. That's really good for him. Again, we want Therion to be fast and evasive, so anything that boosts speed
Letting us begin.
or evasion is very good on
What
him.
next?
Whereas things with Hana, we want her to be more powerful, because we're probably going to give her the warrior subclass later and just have her be our DPS. This guy's weak to fire, so he uses our wildfire skill.
Don't start things you can't finish. Come on, I've got better things to do.
What next? What? The hunt ends.
There's nothing in either of these. Super annoying.
Letting us begin.
Hey.
Come.
I should have used the
My
tax
turn.
attack.
And that's that. Come on, I've got better things to do.
Letting the hunt begin.
Super nuts. I'm gonna make a lot of nut jokes. Nuts are items that just boost your stats. They're like proteins, calciums, carbs. I don't know why I keep referring to things as Pokemon. That's all I know, man. That's all I'm good at.
Thou didst fight his courage.
So now Therion's level 5. He's probably leveled up enough that we can, let's see. Inventory. Pretty sure I picked up a nut. I said nut, right? Why not use them here? Let's see. Steel SP is the most useful move Therion has. It keeps his own SP topped off with a dagger strike. So he'll just heal back a certain
Now,
amount of
letting us
his
hunt him.
SP every single
Come
attack
in,
he uses
if
with
thou
it.
darest.
So most of the time you're just going to be at full SP with him, then he gets a move called share SP, where he can cut his own SP in half and give it to a teammate. He's a very good support character, and combined with his thieving skills, he's probably one of the only staple team members, I would say. Or at least, if not the only, the most staple.
I honor you, my quorum.
He does the most for a team. Oh, what can we sell? I'll need this longsword. Let's hold him to the iron spear for now. Who do we know gets... Anybody that we're using gets a spear? I don't think so. That's gonna be one weird thing that we don't have is spear damage. Until we get the, warrior secondary class. Sell the iron axe. Composite bow. That's equipped to... Oh, we have 2. That one is equipped. Okay, cool. Take a save, and we go to our boss fight, because we are leveled up enough for it.
So, it looks like an ordinary gemstone to me. Can't imagine it's worth all that much.
The jewel before you is worth more than your mind could hope to fathom. Your inability to discern as much is disconcerting, to say the least.
Who the hell are you? Not just anyone can sneak up on me like that.
I should be the one asking you that question. Not just anyone could have made it this far into the manor, after all.
You won't get answers by stroking my ego.
I meant it as nothing but genuine praise. Allow me to congratulate you on being the first thief to make it here.
You say it as if you wanted this to happen.
Just so. We tightened security for that very purpose. We figured no thief worth his salt would be able to turn down such a challenge.
Go on.
To this end, we even asked the barkeep for help. His job? Find promising thieves and spin tales about this manor.
In other words, you tricked thieves into trying to rob this place.
Think of it more as appealing to their inner nature. The great treasure of Ravus Manor, guarded by a veritable army. What thief could pass up such glory, such riches? We had such high hopes, but were constantly met with disappointment. But finally, one has proven himself worthy.
I should have seen this coming.
And yet you did not. And I find myself most grateful for your lack of foresight.
So what's your angle?
I need not explain that to you. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Heathcote. I am a butler in the service of House Ravus.
You expect me to believe an ordinary butler snuck up on me? Anyway, who you are won't matter once I'm out of here. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I assure you, you won't be going anywhere anytime soon.
What? Let's get this over with. Out of my way.
And we poisoned him. That is the
Come
best
in
first
if
turn we
thou
got.
darest.
Sweep that boy.
Letting the hunt begin.
I appreciate it. Really? I appreciate it. Really?
Break. The guy in the back really doesn't get
Holding back nothing.
too far.
I'm ready for you!
Not at all. And we
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Nice.
Letting the hunt beginning.
I appreciate it. Really?
That's it. Ready to evade your attack. Exactly what this does. He has increased resistance, I guess.
What next? Yeah!
Let's do this! I appreciate it. Really?
Come in, if thou dost.
Nope. Ready. Feels a little bad. I really hope I have a,
Using this.
there we go.
Here.
Go back.
Letting come. Letting my arrow fly and true. Letting the hunt, holding back nothing.
Nice. Pretty clean
The
first
hunt
fight. We did have to use an olive, but that happens.
So, you can hold your own in battle as well. It seems I underestimated you.
That makes two of us. Was that a part of your butler training?
I see you still have some reservations about my true profession. Though I'm sure my victory here lends my words no credit.
Your victory? What in the...
Any thief worth his salt should recognize that band. The mark of a convict. The fool's bangle, as some call it. Undeniable proof of a thief's humiliating blunder.
Get this off of me!
I do not take my orders from you. I've attached it to your arm for a reason. If anyone is to see it, they shall know of your failure here today.
Why, you...
However, I imagine your pride will not permit you to be seen with it, and that makes it perfect leverage for negotiations.
Negotiations?
You may have broken into my home, but for now, I will overlook your transgressions.
Oh, great. More company.
Pardon my belated introduction. My name is Cordelia Ravis, and I am the lady of the house.
Regards to your decorator. They sure have a way with traps.
Allow me to explain. The treasure you are after is a family heirloom known as the Dragonstones.
You don't say.
The Dragonstones have been in my family for generations.
Wait, dragon stones? I see one.
Yes, once there were more. But the stones were stolen during the chaos following my parents' passing. Fortunately, Heathcote was able to recover the Sapphire Stone.
What touching devotion. Is this the part where I move to tears?
Perhaps, once you understand your place in this story. If you collect the 3 remaining stones, we shall remove the band from your arm.
So, this was your plan all along.
Yes, but please understand, I had no choice.
Well, aren't you too clever? Setting a thief to catch a thief.
Don't thieves often say, the ensnared has only himself to blame?
Yeah, they do. For a butler, you sure know a lot about thieves, old man.
I dare not bore you with my story when there are more pressing matters at hand. Will you undertake Miss Ravis's mission, young thief? If you refuse...
I'll do the job.
Excellent. Then I pray your journey will be a successful one.
Yeah, so we just found out that the entire thing was just a bait, and we're gonna have to recover the
With a
dragon
tail?
stones.
Afraid I don't deal in that currency.
Listen, I just came from Ravis Manor. Had a lovely chat with a fellow named Heathcote. Maybe you know him?
I did warn you not to go there. So, was it everything you expected it to be?
All that and more. Now I'm awfully thirsty. I might need 2 drinks to get this bad taste out of my mouth.
Do we have the money now? Now we have plenty of money. So we can buy the rest of, we bought him a sword, so let's... Another save? No, we have the, stinging dagger now. That's actually much better. Let's do 2 of these. We should have bought this. clearly in my inventory when I'm at the sale. There it is. Mention message. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. I also happen to know the pond. It is very close to the White House, so I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother with stopping at an
Mr.
inn for
Therion!
rest.
Mr. Therion, please wait!
Ugh, what now?
I came to see you off on your journey. As it is at my behest that you're setting out.
Look, I'm just fulfilling my half of a bargain. Nothing more, nothing less.
I understand that, but
He's right, milady. This is simply an agreement between us and a skilled but short-sighted thief.
Exactly.
There is something you should know before you go. As you saw, I recovered a blue stone. It is known as the Sapphire Dragonstone. The remaining 3 are the Dragonstones of Ruby, Emerald, and Gold, each named for its sheen.
And if I steal them all back for you, you'll remove this band.
You have my word.
Your word? Well, that sounds legitimate. Any idea where I should start looking?
Rumor has it that a scholar in Noblecourt is researching the Ruby Dragonstone.
Noblecourt. Great. I'll fit right in.
Mr.
What is it this time?
Please, do take care out there. Did I say something amiss?
Never thought a man of my talents would be working for someone like... it's nothing. You'll get your stones back soon. Just leave the thieving to me.
So Therion set forth his mission, which he begrudgingly accepted, to retrieve the remaining 3 Dragonstones and House Roots, that he might have the mark of shame removed from his arm. But did he know what fate awaited him? Ravishing story.